Well, this time on Deathloop, we are trusting nobody, not even ourselves. I predict by the end of this video, I will not have listened to myself at least once. Alright, we need to go get the LPP. Apparently it's in the security office on Freestad Rock, which means we get to go, root through, there like a truffling hog. Don't really have any good trinkets, and, just while I'm here, take those off. Have some respect. Seems like they picked a hell of a day to loop forever, though. It gets, awful cold in the afternoon, it seems.
Okay, class, what have you learned today?
Oh, you wanted me to answer?
I want to know if you figured out who you really are.
Oh, that's easy. I'm a drinker, occasionally a drunk, man about island. Everyone knows me, everyone hates me, handy with a gun, quick with a joke, I dress well, and why the fuck is everyone wearing a mask?
You forgot to mention your little Hagama thingy. You'll get there.
It's a heck of a jig. I'm done playing this your way. It's the cult show from now on.
Okay, all aboard, sweetie. Choo-choo.
I said cult show, not cult. Fuck it. Next stop, security office. Choo-choo.
Strangely insistent about terminology. It's a hack-em-a-jig, not a hack-em-a-thingy. I wonder what makes it a jig versus a thingy? Probably something very scientific. I think it's the wood paneling makes it a jig instead of a thingy. A lot of snow in this area. Bitrate can't be enjoying that one. Ooh, chilly. Oh dear. That one's a sniper too. Not excellent. Head of security. Ooh, I hope that's not, you know, someone I have to go fight. That'd be terrible.
So, you, busy later? Figured we might, wanna meet up, maybe?
Thanks, buddy.
That is Mr. Hackamajig.
No safe. Captain, my cult. You want your you want your here safe to be your there safe, and now it is. There, safe, in your Updom flat. Except, Miss Mina told me you left the code default. Is that an invitation? Everybody knows those numbers. That 772 and 2. Allie even got them tattooed above her left nip. The code to her heart. Maybe probably you should tweak it. A number here, another there until it's all again new. Or not, whatever. I threw all my numbers out. Splash! Fare thee well, Fia Zabrowska, High Abbess of the Rock. Postscript and such, that LPP of yours is a bit of brilliance. Your mind's a minor marvel, and don't let any person tell you elsewise. Great.
Wait a fucking second. I made the LPP? Which means it's in my flat. Back in fucking Updom.
Here's the latest copy with your suggested changes. Thoughts? Juliana. Fia Zbrowska may look small, but when she invokes havoc, she possesses the strength of the anomaly itself. Aegor Serling can channel ether and vanish in the blink of an eye. Wielding the invisible force of Carnesis, Alexis Dorsey can move living flesh with a mere wave of his hand. Juliana Blake can be anyone at any time. With Masquerade, she hides in plain sight, dispassionately archiving a history in the making. When he calls on shift, Charlie Montague flashes between here and there with the snap of his fingers. Harriet Morse binds people together via nexus, allowing all to share the experience of one. Approved. Colt Vaughn, Head of Security.
Head of security? No wonder these people want to kill me. Fuck.
Welcome to Black Reef. I'm Harriet Morse. To our beneficent backers, thank you for your generous contributions to the program. Eon values each and every one of you. To our hard-working affiliates, thank you for your tireless efforts thus far and henceforth. Your blood is etched into the foundations of this such classification is now. Whether backers or affiliates, learn or streetwise, on Black Reef, we are all eternalists. Each of you is entitled to a mask, a new face for a new being.
So, I'm reminded playing Deathloop quite a lot of a conference talk that I heard about somewhere online, where, you know, the ostensible point of the conference was dealing with climate crisis and
Someone.
how we are supposed to kind of, you know, continue to function as the world moves towards climate crisis and things like that. But apparently there were a bunch of mega rich people at the conference, and their primary concern was how to keep their security guards and hired security loyal to them in a world where money really doesn't have objective value any further. And, I think the visionaries here on Black Reef have struck an interesting compromise where money is valueless only because at the end of the day, time loops and all of the shitty beer comes back. It's just they've picked a lot of really bad beers. Yeah. I'm not sure if that means anything. It's just a thought I persistently have every time I hear about the more corporate sides of the Aeon program. I wonder if there is a monetary delineation between affiliate and backer.
This is a pretty tight groove.
Freestyle rock tends to have pretty good music. Welcome to Fuck Island.
I'm feeling just fine.
I mean, that's one word for what the place is. Anyway. Come on. Suppose I can't go back that way. Be a bit too easy, perhaps. Huh. Someone appears to have crashed their car down here. Oh, oh dear. Okay, there's someone up there who almost just saw me. There's probably more people through here. I'll be back here to explore a bit more thoroughly at another time. When we're kind of here on the LPP quest line and everything, we're kind of limited in what we can do pretty severely, just because they make us come here at specific times when there's not too much going on to ease us into the game. And since there's no opportunities for me to pick up some of the more interesting equipment that I have allowed myself to use under this challenge, a lot of the stealth isn't going to be particularly interesting. Just me wandering around with a machete, and occasionally holding left click and right click on objects like I did back in Dishonored. Gideon Fry, the delivery guy, is one of the better parts of this game, I would say. Alright, back to Updom we go to go get the LPP, whatever that is. Turns out we were kind of a big deal on Black Reef, but that just makes people want to kill you harder. Yep. I don't know if big deal is the right word for it. It seems like we were tolerated in a lot of ways. Alright. It's the evening. Alexis hosts a masquerade in the evening.
Juliana. Juliana, you there? Juliana. I remembered your name. Whatever.
I don't think she likes it when we try to radio her. Not sure why. Something tells me.
Hey, guys. I have top secret information.
Okay, what is it?
I said it was top secret.
Spill it, asshole.
Okay. The best place to see the fireworks is next to the stage.
That's it. That's all you've got? Please die.
What? It's gonna be spectacular.
I'm freezing my ass off looking for Colt. Better be fucking spectacular. We should take him alive and strap him to the fireworks. What? It's just a thought.
Okay. Well, none of that. not sure if I know what he means by feeding, and I'm not sure if I want to know what he means by feeding. I mean, those are some pretty okay fireworks. Yeah, come on, get up there. Ledge grab and double jump can be a little bit fiddly in this game, much like the Dishonored's can be at times. They're pretty good fireworks, I must say. Security's tight here, they say, right as the guard falls off the roof to his untimely death. Okay. This is a little bit risky what I'm doing here, but, you know, who doesn't like a little bit of risk in their life? Oh dear. That's no good. Just going to close that door. You know, before I go check on that safe, I think I might go check up on Alexis's party. He seems like a pretty wild and crazy guy. His party seems like it'll probably be, interesting, you know?
Why wasn't I invited? I thought this whole place was supposed to be one big party.
Yeah, and this party is not for you. The visionaries promised something for everyone. So go push someone off a cliff or whatever. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here, lady.
Goons with guns. Bet there's even a servant's entrance around back. They all wore the same masks? Shit!
See, this is a tactic I was taught by a near dear friend of mine for making the Dorsey party very funny. Funny jokes, if you will. Da-da-da. Alright, and I'm just gonna let those do their work. Do-do-do. I don't care for all these rich folks. I'm sure they're having a fine old time. Alright. Oh. Someone appears to have tossed my apartment while I was out. And my beer tap is... Who did this? They drank all my beer. What the fuck? Wait a minute. Yoink! Took your precious LPP. I'm too smart, too fast, too powerful, and you're just as slow and boring as ever. I'm not even mad about it, just disappointed. I know you can do better, or you can go fuck yourself. Whichever. Your call. Love, Juliana.
Ah, Juliana!
You don't call me, I call you.
Where's my LPP?
I'm not done. This isn't your show. It's mine. I run this place. You want out? You gotta go through me.
That what this is? Some sort of hostile job takeover.
How does security protects the loop? The opposite of whatever it is you're doing right now.
Cool. So I'll just do your old thing then. What was that? Writing hacky bullshit for a bunch of dick bags, and I don't...
Looks like somebody came by to say hi.
I'm not finished yet.
I locked the doors so the TV can get acquainted.
What?
Doors!
2 little tunnels. Brilliant design, really, and all courtesy of the captain.
Wait, shit. Fuck this. Gotta lock my tunnels? Then I'll just have to unlock them.
Oh, I'm being hunted for sport. I see. Hey!
Ah, gotcha!
Goodbye.
Ah, where's your coronet, whatever now? Ah, ah, woo. That felt great.
Oh, hey! She dropped a slab. Oh, I see. Interesting. This is actually a good one. I can use this to go check on the Dorsey party. Stop by my apartment for a nice whip it first. Never been able to really understand what's inside of Fizz Pop. I've seen a couple of Eternalists use it in idle animations, and it's like they basically just snorf it. I'm pretty sure. It looks like a seltzer can, but I don't think that's seltzer. I don't think seltzer gives you cellular regeneration. So, what's this party? Oh. Huh. Break every bone, and I forget to... Huh? Oh.
One of these assholes is Alexis. Question is, which? Bet this jackass will give himself away with the right inducement.
That sounds like him.
Milk-fed, cage-free, and completely pampered? You're gonna make an expensive hamburger, Alexis.
Now, the reason why that happened, for those of you who aren't aware, is that they kind of just showed you how to do that in the trailer for this party that came out with this game. They didn't pick the right person, but Alexis has a very distinct voice. So if you're, you know, good at listening to what assholes sound like, you can just do that. Feels kind of, I don't know. Felt kind of empty doing that. But, again, they literally show you how to do that particular route of assassination in one of the trailers, so I figured I would show it off, as I literally did it the first, time I played this game by accident. I know that, you know, you can watch Deathloop gameplay anywhere, but, scarcely mentally collected, Deathloop wherein I disappoint you constantly. You can only get here. Something's wrong with Juliana. I'm sure she'll be fine.
Always, always, always.
Oh, looks like they set up that thing from earlier here. Oh. Nothing. Well, I mean, that's technically 2 Visionaries dead. Pretty productive day. I just have to knock out the other 6 tomorrow. Right.
You hear something? I heard bucko was
Well. I guess we'll see what happens when we fall asleep on Black Reef now. Juliana's got more up the sleeves of that bomber jacket than snappy one-liners. One loop ends, another beachside hangover begins.
All right. LPP. Safe. Gotta get to the safe before her, and then I got the LPP. No, better be a gun.
Well, I hope it's not a gun, because we're not using those, Colt.
Shit, fuck. My weapons are gone.
This is why you should always try and sleep with a machete. The man who sleeps with a gun is a fool
Same
all
day.
nights but one.
Which means I already know what's going to happen. Yeah. And I am sick of waking up on this fucking beach. What? Am I supposed to do this every day? Yeah, what?
Very impressive. I'm clapping with one hand.
Don't stop there. Put them both together. The body count is gonna get high.
You got me and a few others, but you really want to kill everyone on the island? Not efficient. You start to feel kind of bad.
I feel fantastic. Thanks for asking. And if you try that ambush shit again, expect the same outcome.
Yes, welcome back.
Huh. She seems kind of happy that we're trying to murder her.
Have a fulfilling day. All right.
I feel fulfilled.
Hit the apartment hard. Get the safe. LPP. Break the loop. Let's go.
Easy, right?
Never gonna get used to that.
Yeah. Okay. Redo my loadout. Get that out of here. Yuck. I didn't pick you up. Alright. To Updom we go. And now there'll be way less security because we're not going there at night. It's funny how quickly Dorsey's shitty little wolf head gets broken. Like, it's intact in the morning, and then come nighttime, people have already, like, stomped and kicked it enough to take chunks out of it. You know, if we ever got tired of trying to break the loop, we could just go, like, take a nap in our apartment if you think about it. Which is nice. Like, we don't have to do any of this sleep deprived if we don't want to. There's a lot of Eternalists outside of the library. It is not a safe place, as the text says. Cigarettes and fizz pop. What better way to start your morning, really? Oof.
I didn't think endless fun would be so fucking cold.
Alright, that wasn't as quiet as I wanted it to be. Alright, well. It's easily solved problems.
That's it!
Oof. Don't get to hear that conversation, I suppose. What? I'm not in here.
All right, LPP, show me something good. That is not what I wanted.
Ah, it's a book. Loop Preservation Protocol. Ah, not a protection plan like I thought. Abstract. The Visionaries are the loop. It persists only as long as they survive. Any threat to the Visionaries is a threat to the loop. If every Visionary perishes in a single loop, the loop will destabilize and collapse. No more parties, no more experiments, no more eternal life. Protocol. While analyzing your interests, offices, and residences, I've identified significant points of weakness for each Visionary. Alexis. Large gatherings at Dorsey Manor. Updom. Charlie. Overseeing his live-action game. Updom. Igor, solitary evenings at Serling Labs, The Complex. Fia, showings at Fractured Image, Freestad Rock. Frank, morning broadcasts, Ramblin' Rock Club, Freestad Rock. Harriet, wellness seminars, Hangar 2, Carl's Bay. Juliana, documentation, Aeon Archival Office, Updom. Wenji, breach test, research lab, The Complex. In the case of a security event, Aeon Eternalis will be directed towards the listed vulnerabilities. Visionaries should avoid close contact with one another until the crisis is resolved. Obviously, the responsibility of hunting and eliminating a threat falls primarily to the head of security, aka yours truly. Otherwise, stay safe and enjoy immortality. Colt Vaughn, head of security, Aeon Program.
This is how I'm going to break the loop.
All right, 8 people, 1 day, that's...
Smarter than it sounds.
You?
Yup.
Oh, all right. So what's the plan? 8 targets 1 day. We're gonna need a couple more Colts in here if we're gonna wreck this island in a Colt
What?
storm.
No.
What?
Listen, I can't stay long. How did
Wait,
you
why
even
not?
Get in here?
Hang on.
Didn't you
A
get
Colt
shot
Storm
2
would be
loops
great.
ago, or was it 3? Show me
Different
the ways.
codes.
Look, there's thousands of us, or more. I don't know, but none of us have gotten it right.
Okay.
You gotta be better than all of us, so don't just try to shoot everything. But I like shooting
You
things.
gotta be smart.
No, I don't. That's a lie.
This and this.
I prefer the Cold Storm plan.
Angie's lab. Figure out residuum. It'll make your life easier. Or do it the hard way. Whatever. Hand-holding is over.
I like the hard
What are you
way.
looking at? Why are you... Son of a bitch. All right. Let's get started.
Wendy's lab.
I will not be figuring out
LPP
residual.
said it was back at the complex. As good a place to start as any.
No, thank you. All right, so we have our leads on our visionaries. And I think, well, we have a lot of options for what we can do. And I think for the next thing we're going to do, we're going to go gate crash Charlie's game. We're going to come back here in the afternoon, and we're going to see what's up with that.
Don't get greedy, Colt.
Thankfully, you move very quickly in this game, so getting around isn't anything even beginning to resemble a problem. This game could have made you 10% slower or given you a stamina cap, and it would have been a bad game instead of a good game. Alright. They're telling me to go kill Wenji. I don't really want to go kill Wenji. I don't want whatever it is they want me to go learn about, really. Trusting other cults sounds pretty dangerous, and I made a prediction at the start of this video, you know?
The Loop Preservation Protocol. A bunch of big words to make a simple point. I kill every visionary in 1 day, I break the loop. Period. I know where they spend time, but I'm guessing it won't be as easy as hunting them down. Good thing I'm one stubborn motherfucker.
Alright. I'm going to follow this tutorial. I will not be infusing myself. So basically, at this point of the game, we would be unlocking a gameplay mechanic called infusion, where if you've seen those objects around and like the rainbow ghost that Juliana left when we killed her, and all of that stuff, we can absorb those for a material called residuum, which allows us to infuse weapons, which means they become permanent parts of our loadouts between different loops. I will not be using that.
What do I have to lose?
Well, if you die, your weapons, for one. Unless, of course, you succeed, then you get to keep them.
I am always succeeding, even when I'm not. How do I keep my weapons again?
The infusion process? Isn't that why you came up here?
Not gonna lie. Me told me to.
You're not the only one with other me's, you know. You're not special.
Yeah, but if I succeed...
Yeah. If. Good luck.
This infusion keeps sounding better and better.
Actually, it sounds like drugs, and I don't use drugs. Wonder where Juliana is. Alright. I'm gonna avoid getting seen by this turret this time.
Possible visual on the subject.
You didn't see me. That's fine. Okay. Let's see if I can't break enemy alert. There we go. Juliana's somewhere on the map hunting me. That was one of the major sort of gameplay features of this game that they played up quite heavily, was the ability for other players, basically, to interfere with your timeline by coming in as Juliana and fighting you. Oh, Alexis, what are you doing, dude? Alright, so Alexis invited Wenji to his party, and she said no, partially because of the loot preservation protocol, partially because who the fuck would want to go to a party with Alexis Dorsey? You didn't see anything, my friend. I'm not here. No, you don't. Quiet.
What is the purpose of having you here? Just tell me things that I already know. Have an original thought, or go back to whenever you came from.
What?
Wenji, plural. Should've known.
Oh.
This ain't gonna be easy.
There's a plurality of Wenji. Well, I can solve part of that problem.
What the fuck? Where's that light going?
Huh? Oh. Wenji.
Remind me why I can't have a cold store.
That's a lot of Wenjis. How many Wenjis am I actually going to have to kill today? I wonder.
We're talking, and the clock is ticking. Which clock? Look, it's important. Scientific. Your definition of relativity is quite broad, Wenji.
I wonder if I can go back here now.
Alright. Yes, I wouldn't even know where to begin. This is an important experiment. How many times have I told you, actually? You haven't told me. Fine, not you. Some other one then. We are not telepathic. In which case, guessing through logical deduction creates an unacceptable margin of error. So no, I refuse to guess what you are thinking.
It sounds like maybe Wenji's losing her mind a little bit, just talking to herself all the time. Can't be healthy on a brain, you know?
I'm good.
Wenji's. Notes from today's breach experiment. 1. Due to Colt's betrayal, I had to link the security system to the depressurization controls. Sterilization will trigger only if the traitor is detected on the premises. 2. As per Evans' law of variation, the relevant security codes may be in a different location than in your timeline. Mine are in the bottom section of the lab annex.
Good to know.
All right, got 10 of you left.
10, huh? That's a lot of Wenjis.
Just 8 more.
A gross misuse of crucial research information is why you asked. Correct. We could keep this leak going for thousands of years. Besides, it would be fun. Our breach field work here is much more important. At the end of the loop, our breach will close. There will only be one of us. We could never risk breaking loop protocol for such a superfluous endeavor. Good. We're fully in sync, Wenji. Of course. Always.
Shh. Quiet.
This is a closed lab. You're trespassing.
I don't know what you're talking about, ma'am.
Members, let's pick this up tomorrow.
Alright. Well, we have a keypad code, and I'm no expert, but I think this'll, do something. Well, there's that.
Already got full ammo.
Not sure what that does, though.
Don't get greedy, Colt.
How do I organize my time? Carefully, via an efficient and highly personalized system of urgency cross-referenced with value. What is my greatest regret? Well, I can identify any number of tasks that I might have performed more effectively. Life is a process of discovery and learning. Failure is a natural and necessary part of that process. When did I realize I possess great vision? I reject the premise. If my vision is greater than the rest of humanity's, it's only because humanity limits its own.
Don't need it.
Well, I mean, I guess. Each visionary contains significant residuum reservoirs, but the harvesting process is almost certainly lethal. Killing visionaries risks loop instability. Obvious solution, visitor visionaries. The test during breach experiment. Experiment semi-successful. When multiple visitors of a single individual are manifested, killing any given one collapses its residuum load into the remaining visitors, preventing immediate harvest. Killing every version of myself would produce requisite residuum for infusion, but then I'd be dead. Unacceptable. Can't slot the harvester into the infuser as a corpse, or benefit from infusion. Need someone else. Alexis could be enticed easily enough, but I need 20 Dorseys like I need an orbital lobotomy. Colt's gone rogue, too dangerous to replicate. Charlie? Observation. Confirmed success of anchoring the loop to the visionaries via the anomaly. Unfortunately, anomaly still produces only trace amount of unstable residuum. Fine for trinkets, acceptable for slabs, completely inadequate for infusion. Confirmed existence of visitor objects. Complication. I predicted superimposition would only occur in later recursions. Presence on first day suggests that it's not first day. Confirmed visitor objects consist primarily of residuum. Extrapolation. A scaled-down version of the loop stabilization process should anchor an infused object, trinket, weapon to an individual visionary, me, transforming it into a permanent visitor that persists over subsequent recursions. The harvester is ready. The infuser is ready. I'm ready. Juliana's gone.
The residuum I need to get her machine running. That makes
Only
sense.
the question of residuum remains. Okay. Huh. Different timeline, I suppose. The only thing is, I'm not, I will not be unlocking infusion, is the thing. So I'm just going to kill Wenji's. And then we're going to leave. Kill Wenji's. Ma'am, I have powers now. Whew. No, I don't think I'll be doing that. Well, now that that's all done with, I'm not going to be unlocking infusion, so I'm going to go hack this antenna, pop back into the tunnels, you know, do what I have to do, and then I'll come back fresh and new at the start of a new loop for you know, investigations of the other visionaries and stuff. I feel like going through here is probably not going to be the fastest way out of here. Still, I'd say all things considered, fairly successful video. I'm finally free of the tutorial. The game will hopefully stop making me go places I don't want to go. Huh. The Eternalists, at least some of them, seem to understand that it isn't first day. they forget, we remember, and it seems to have something to do with Juliana just beating the ever-loving shit out of us. I think it's interesting, the sort of contrast that a lot of the Eternalists have going on, where, you know, they have literally all the time in the world. But even you know, even knowing what we know, knowing that they forget at the end of the day, they have all the time in the world, and yet they're so easily distracted, and they're always talking about how they should be snorting something, or shooting something, or killing something, that it really is, it's just interesting to see how, despite having all of this, like literally having infinite time due to the anomaly, right? They can never have enough time because they're never satisfied with any of the stuff they're actually doing. It's an interesting kind of horror that this game plays with in a way that I find a lot of fun. But with that bit of pontification, we've managed to kill all 20 of the Wenjis, and we will not be infusing because drugs are bad and wrong. And the game can't make me. Is it just gonna black screen because I didn't infuse? Interesting. I was online that whole time. That feels a little bit like I was BMing, actually. Well, I'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching.